Okie dokie. Keep this to yourself, but I think there's something off about Takagi. You know that anime girl that bullies her classmate? No, not Nagatoro, Teasing Master Takagi-san. I just get this awful feeling every time I see her. She's just a bit too perfect. Like, a major part of this anime is about how our main boy Nishikata is trying to beat Takagi in some random game or challenge, but 9 times out of 10, he gets absolutely obliterated. Takagi reads him perfectly every time. He's got the poker face of a roadside billboard. He's not just an open book, he's the entire library. But she's a bit too good at guessing what he's thinking. There's multiple examples, like guessing what Nishikata ate for breakfast, or Takagi beating him at rock, paper, scissors 4 times in a row. It's almost like she can read his mind. You could chalk this up to Takagi just knowing Nishikata a bit too well. I initially thought that as well, but I am starting to have doubts. Like, take a look at the game of Look This Way. You've seen it before, an upgraded version of rock, paper, scissors, where after you win, you try and make your opponent look at the same direction that you point. This is like season 2, so Nishikata has already lost plenty before, but this time is different. My boy has figured out an ingenious plan. Right before he points, he's gonna ask a question that will make Takagi unconsciously nod and look down, which means he just needs to point the same direction and win instantly. It's pretty good, right? Surely she won't see through this. Finally, a W for Nishikata. Huh? Wait, how did she figure that out? His plan was supposed to be flawless. How did you do that? What are you, Takagi? And it's not just this. I know I've convinced 90% of you already, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. You might have noticed that things go a little too well for Takagi. Even at the first episode, we have this eraser here that Nishikata borrowed. If you don't know, writing someone's name underneath the cover of your eraser is basically a love charm. Now, Takagi had written both Nishikata's name and a message, "Look at the hallway," where she is watching patiently for his reaction. She had a 50-50 chance to mess up here. Actually, not even. Nishikata could have very easily flipped it over and seen both sides. The risk here is astronomical. Unless there was never any risk for Takagi. Season 2, Episode 3 gives us April Fool's Day. Nishikata decides to take advantage of this by lying about a sale at the candy store. It's not anything big, basically, haha, pranked you. So I kind of expected Takagi to just be like, "Oh, you were lying about the candy sale? I already knew about that." But that's not what happened. Nothing could have prepared me for how it actually played out. You know what this means, right? Nishikata's lie became the truth. There's only one possible explanation for this. Takagi-san is a reality bender. I know, this changes everything. All those dream sequences in season 3, they're real. She has been in control this entire time. Even if Nishikata had flipped over that eraser, Takagi would have just snapped her fingers and changed it instantly. She is fundamentally a god on the same level of Cthulhu and Garfield, forever torturing Nishikata, trapping him in a loop of failure, all for her sick amusement. Which leads me to one last thing. Takagi's true face. Numerous times across the show, Takagi makes a silly face that makes Nishikata laugh hysterically every time he sees it. But we as the viewers never get to see what this face is. Every single time, all we get is the back of her head and Nishikata's reaction. Which has led me to believe that Takagi isn't actually making a silly face, but is actually stripping away her human facade to show her true form. Nishikata unable to comprehend the magnitude of what he's witnessing, can only fill in the trauma with false memories, laughing at a concept that is impossible for his brain to understand. I've actually scoured around the internet to try and find some information to back this claim, and after going through numerous blogs and threads, I found it. I discovered a deleted scene, an alternative to one of those silly face gags, one that shows what she truly looks like. Now, I actually haven't opened it yet. I wanted to give a live reaction to make it feel like I'm seeing it the same time as you guys. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop wasting time. Let's take a look.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.